before I start researching, making, designing, and even writing my music magazine, I need to first choose the genre. And I've narrowed it down to 3, which are blues music, jazz music, and classical music. And I personally love all of them. And as a drummer, I play a lot of blues and jazz music with different swing beats and shuffle parts to it. And I really love that. But I have a real passion for classical music, which is quite, I'm in the minority of people my age who like this kind of music. And I feel that I could really do something special with this genre if I choose it as my genre for my magazine. And yeah, so I'm choosing classical music as my genre. I've decided to do it just because it's different from what most people are probably going to be doing. Most people probably do like pop or rock or indie music or something like that. And classical music has a real, it's so open, and it has such a a range of things. It ranges from ranges from opera music to piano to choirs to chamber music to film music to string quartets, or so many different things. And it's such a great genre of music, which doesn't get put in the limelight as much now as it did beforehand, when it was such an amazing genre back in the 1800s, when you have probably earlier than that, when you have people like Beethoven and Mozart and people like that. And now you have modern people who do, so people like Scala, who are string quartet, who are absolutely amazing, and phenomenal Hans Zimmer and Randy Newman, who are film composers. And their talents need to be showed, because it's just a God-given gift to be able to do those things they do with music, and I feel that it needs to be explored more. And that's why, one of the reasons I've decided to do classical music as my genre. But also, I really love classical music. It's a way for me to calm down and de-stress from school, and to really get into my own zone and world. And I read a lot of magazines to do with classical music, like BBC Music and Gramophone and Classical Music, the actual magazine. And it's just, they go into depth and detail about all these amazing people and how they bring their music to life, and it's phenomenal how they do it. And I personally really want to be able to spread light on those kind of artists and bring out their true music and how they do this, that, and the other, And so I've chosen that, and I've gone into different shops like WH Smith's and Asda and Sainsbury's and things like that, and tried to look on the shelves. And there's quite a few different music magazines out there, classical music magazines, but not as many as I'd hope. So I've chosen this genre to try and, I'm going to try and make it look like and present it like an actual magazine on a shelf. So it's up there with the league, and probably my audience probably won't be my age group. You'll probably be maybe 10 years older than me, maybe 25 to 35 or something like that. But because most people my age don't listen to my sort of music, and I just hope that it'll be a good way to express how I feel about the music, and especially with like the double page spread, because it's just going to be all about this one artist or this group of people, and just being able to express that and be able to show how the genre of music has changed from that period of time a long time ago. So yeah, so I've chosen, therefore my music genre for my magazine is going to be classical music. And now I'm on to my research.